If you haven't been living under a rock, the year is over. All right, the year is over, and it looks like I haven't seen you since last year. No, but joke aside though, I was actually questioning myself how, easy times make society sort of like going into craziness slowly but surely, okay? I was actually browsing TikTok the other day, last year, if you know what I'm saying, and I actually stumbled upon a video. It was pretty interesting to me, okay? But nonetheless, all right, raise your hand, okay? Raise your hand if it is a new year and it is the new you. All right, raise your hand if you're gonna quit playing League of Legends because it sucks. All right, raise your hand if you're going to actually finally, once and for all, get a girlfriend in 2025. Okay, it's not crazy, but well, listen. All right, whatever you wish, whatever it is that you want, how small it might be, I wish you, all right, from the tip of my that you get it all. All right, simple as that. All right, put your mind to it. Don't start tomorrow, start today. And I hope you get all the stuff done. But unlike us losers that can't get anything done because we're gonna get it done tomorrow, back to the content, to the video that I wanted to do today. There was actually people waiting in line, okay, at a gate, okay? People waiting not 15 minutes, all right, not 30 minutes, but hours and hours in front of a gate to get to a supposed ball drop, okay, by 2025 in Times Square, New York. All right, now you might ask yourself, is there anything wrong in waiting in line? And the answer to that is, well, there's nothing wrong with it. What if I tell you that people were actually having to wear Pampers?
So most of them have to wear adult diapers and just end up using the bathroom while standing up.
We're all wearing diapers.
Baby diapers.
Okay, and they were actually shitting themselves while waiting in line, okay? Peeing and shitting themselves in line because they couldn't afford to leave and take a leak or a shit because of how crowded the wait online was. This event made Black Friday on the early 2000s look like an amateur event. People were stumbling onto each other, right? They were actually, like sweating and like smushing with each other, like they were in this cramped little space when it was like an open area, okay? All of that while shitting themselves, not eating and not sleeping on top of that. Once you actually got to the first gate, you had to go ahead and wait another 10 hours in order for you to hit 12 a.m. so you could celebrate the New Year's, okay? So in reality, roughly around 15 hours, you have to endure 15 hours of wait time, shedding yourself, peeing yourself, okay, to see the ball drop at the end of the night, okay, or at the beginning of the new year, if you want to call it. And listen, we all love to be part of something, right? Like it's like human nature for us to try to belong to a group, right? Because it's like that's tribalism, and that's very ingrained in who we are. We like to be part of something. And hey, listen, if waiting in line 15 hours, okay, while shedding yourself in the process makes you whole, what can I say, bro? Like, what can I say? It's not my pants, it's your pants. But hey, did you know that according to a research made, you guessed it, last year, between 30 to 50% of people frequently experience inner monologues, okay? That means that 50 to 70% of people in general do not, you hear me out? Do not have inner monologues, okay? Well, if you didn't know this, now you know. And I truly believe that the way that these individuals behaved on that day, probably most of these people did not have inner monologues. How in hell are you going to make yourself go through this? Like, imagine you having no inner monologue. Yeah, I'm gonna stand in front of the gate, and guess what I'm gonna do? I'm going to shit myself. Yeah, and then after shitting myself, I'm going to pee myself as well. But nonetheless, like, yeah, I'll be waiting, I'll be the first in line, and then I'm gonna pass in the first line, and then I'm gonna get to the ball. And when I get to the ball, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stare at it. I'm gonna stare at it and yell and celebrate. And now I'm gonna be the first one to get in and the last one to get out, because I'm the first. There's another 300,000 people behind you. Or if you had in a monologue, you'll be like, what am I getting from this? Is this worth it? Do I have to really shit myself to be a part of this? What's the reward? What am I gonna get out of this? You know what?
I'm going to stay home
and play League of Legends.
That's where I draw the line, guys, to be honest. And it's not like I haven't shat myself before, okay? There are days where I cannot even trust a fart. But me personally, I'm not a big fan of like these big events to begin with. Like I've never been that kind of guy, okay? I'm just more of a chill guy. There's many ways to celebrate these days off, and especially like I probably choose staying with my loved ones and spending the day with my family instead of just going out there and shitting myself, you know, and waiting 15 hours to see a ball drop and celebrate the new year as if it's like some sort of like new date, because in reality it's just another number, guys. I try to enjoy the moment more than anything else, and I don't really dwell on like, oh yeah, you know what, tomorrow, next year I'm gonna be different. Nah, you can start that today. That's it, guys. It's just a take that I have on these things, and normally there's more reasons to it, right? Like, for example, what just happened recently, you were having a good time, and then there's this guy with a big truck trying to kill you, you know, like what the hell, bro? Like, you're just chilling with your family, you know, having a nice little, you know, you're sitting at a table, you're sitting at a restaurant, you know, having a nice little meal, and then a guy comes in with a rifle or something. So it's like bro, like the chances of that happening is so high that I just don't want, I'm not willing to risk my wife just to have a little bit of laugh, you know, whenever I can actually enjoy that stuff. I can do the same out of my house. I just don't like this overall. I'm just a chill guy. I'm just a chill guy overall. So anyways, I wanted to talk about this because it's funny. You know, I find shitting your pants and farts, I'm a guy, so like that's funny to me. On the other spectrum though, the guys that were there, they need to be studied, okay? They need to be studied, okay? Running around, sprinting, bro, like come on, dude. Because there's no way, if the Matrix is not real, and if it is, this is the proof, okay? Because these people were actually acting like complete NPCs. Probably none of these guys have inner monologues. They just showed up. They just spawned and they just did what they did. They went into their bed. They shut their eyes closed and there's no thought. There's nothing. They don't even say, I'm going to sleep. No. There's no inner monologue. You just like shut your eyes closed and you sleep. And then you wake up the next day. Whoop. You are turned on. You're part of the, you're an NPC. So how can we put ourselves through all this? Willingly, by the way. I mean, none of these guys are there being pointed with a gun, you know, and they shot themselves because of it. No. Like, this is none of that. They're willingly doing that. Like, no one is pushing them to do that.
As a result, the entire crowd ends up smelling really bad, especially because people are packed in together so tightly. Not to mention, you cannot access any food or water at all.
And that's what's fascinating about this. So again, I just wanted to put my 2 cents on this. I just wanted to talk to you guys about this because it's pretty funny. And I really hope you guys are having an awesome day and continue to have so, all right, throughout the whole year. Guys, thank you for watching, guys. I really do appreciate all the support. The channel is growing slowly but surely, and it's all thanks to you guys. We actually have hit 80,000 views in total, which is kind of insane. We actually getting to where we want. All right, which is 2,000 subs by the end of 2025, and we're starting the year pretty strong. Thank you guys again. Don't forget to hit the like, the sub, share. All right, so we together can fight the algorithm gods. Okay, and remember, never finger the hand that feeds you. All right, and never forget that it's just a bad day, not a bad life, guys. All right, all it is. All right, I just wanted to put my 2 cents in this situation. Thank you for watching, guys, for standing by, and with that being said, Rodri is